Right. Let the glow plugs warm up. Just a little jog there. Right. Ugh. It has been beautiful today. Absolutely beautiful out. But sadly, I've been in, which is not very helpful. Anyway, it's home time now, and that's where I'm going. It's meant to be wet tomorrow, which is not ideal because tomorrow is when I go to pick up this other bike that I'm going to look at. There's a story behind this. My Honda CBR, I wanted to sell it. I don't want to sell it, but I do want to sell it. Anyway, the upshot is that somebody put their hand up and said, I've got this, do you want to do a swap? Because I really would like to get a CBR. So I ummed and ahed and chewed the fat and worked things out. And kind of agreed to it. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not overly sure it's really what I want, but it's a step forward to getting what I want. I don't really know the condition of this thing, but it's supposed to be really nice. So therefore it's worth having a look at. Busy up here tonight. It's almost back to normal. I had thought about, do I sell this? Because I'd probably get reasonable money for this, but then I probably wouldn't be able to afford another one of these if I did that. So I know it's getting on in miles, but actually the bike has got a bit of history to it, being an ex-police bike and a blood bike. So it's kind of like, really, do I want to... It's like, do I really want to sell it to somebody else? And because it's like an old buddy, really. So I'm still kind of in a bit of a conundrum with this other bike, you see, because it's not something that I would probably pick, but I've been doing lots of looking on YouTube at the bike and what people have to say about it, and I can't find a bad word said about it, if I'm honest. Everybody loves them. They're not the prettiest of things, but everybody bloody loves them, which is bizarre. But he's had this bike since 2017, which is fine because I've had this 3 years and I've looked after this. So, but the only downside is I haven't actually seen it for sure. You know, for real. It looks okay as far as I can see from the pictures the guys sent me in the video. It sounds great on video, I've got to say. So you know, it could be a reward for being good. So I'm guessing that as a result of this opportunity coming along, and I don't have a bad feeling about it, I do like the look of the CBR. It's got some nice lines. I know it looks a bit dated, but then it is. It's 30 years old. So, wear and tear marks on it. I mean, the bodywork has been repainted, and I've done various bits and pieces on it still to improve it, because I wasn't happy with the fact that the windscreen, the actual screen on it, on the corner here where the mirrors meet and secure onto it, they weren't done up properly, and it was messing about. They weren't done up properly because the frame, the nose frame, was bent, and therefore as a result of that, when you tightened up the mirror, it bent all the inner dash trim out and what have you, and the nose fairing trim, and those are like gold dust to get. So it was either take the nose fairing off and follow my gut instinct, which was basically that it was bent, and it was. As soon as I put the second-hand frame on it, everything lined up and worked perfectly. So, you know, 40 quid well spent kind of thing. No overtaking down here tonight or up here, just too busy. No, we'll just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm just still pondering. I'm just thinking to myself, this seems too good to be true, this offer. And usually, as you well know, if things seem to be too good to be true, they usually are. It's a bit like a blind date, really. Yeah. So,